As Americans sat down for dinner last night, their president stepped into the White House briefing room to share the latest on the coronavirus outbreak. This was supposed to be a press conference on the pandemic. It turned out to be a presidential tantrum, a never-ending monologue of self-pity. Donald Trump came, he ranted, and in his mind, he taught the media a lesson. Why? Because the President of the United States has the authority to do what the President has the authority to do.
The United States has the authority to do what the President has the authority to do, which is very powerful. The President of the United States calls the shots.
He certainly does. And he's also starved of campaign rallies due to the lockdown. So here's what the US president did. He played a video praising his response to the coronavirus crisis for reporters, a campaign-style montage of video clips. Why? Because he felt that he needed to correct the fake news that was coming in from sections of the media.
And the reason they did is to keep you honest. Now, I don't think that's going to work. It's not going to have any impact. But just think of it. You heard the clips. You heard what I said. They said, I acted late on closing down the country. Some people wish we never closed it down. Now, if we didn't, we would have lost hundreds of thousands of people. You know, interestingly, so I'm against it. We did the right thing. Everything we did was right.
Everything we did was right. Is that a fact? 23,000 American lives have been lost. The United States is officially the worst affected country in the world. It has more than 500,000 cases, 582,000 and counting. Any president would address the lapses and take responsibility, not Donald Trump. He refused to acknowledge any mistakes. In fact, Trump came determined to tell the world that he was not to blame for any of it.
That's right. And we really have done this right. The problem is the press doesn't cover it the way it should be. But I guess I'm doing okay because, to the best of my knowledge, I'm the President of the United States, despite the things that are said.
The problem is with the press. He has started to sound like the Chinese regime. For 2 long hours, Donald Trump settled scores with the media. He talked over reporters. He called them disgraceful. He called their networks fake. He compared their approval ratings with his. What about the millions of Americans who are surviving without a paycheck? What about America's economic reopening, the murderous pace of this virus, the growing hotspots across his country? Donald Trump's response was in 3 simple words. We are ahead of schedule, he said. How exactly? This, the US president did not bother to explain.
You bought yourself some time and you didn't use it to prepare hospitals. You didn't use it to ramp up testing. Right now, nearly 20 million
you're so
people
disgraceful.
are unemployed.
It's so disgraceful the way you said it.
How presidential. As someone wrote, Donald Trump refuses to acknowledge the consequences of his election victory, that he has to act like a president. For months, he vehemently downplayed the impending chaos, and now that it's here, he's denying its very existence. Americans need information. The whole world does. Propaganda can wait.